I'm Jonathan Sanford and this is Frontman Vids. Okay, we're going to do strategies for Speedball and Woodsball, and the Speedball is going to be the 2009 PSP Chicago layout.
Alright, first off, we're going to start with a 3-man layout. We're going to do 3 general breakouts. We're going to have a 3-man breakout, 3 different ones. 5-man breakout, 3 different ones. 7-man, 3 different breakouts for each of them. They're all going to be very basic, but it's going to be some strategies you can work in and change yourself. Now we're going to start with the 3-man now. Incorporate players. We're just going to use some pocket change like pennies. We're starting with a 3-man breakout. Here's the first basic one. You're hitting back center. You're all going to be shooting down lanes. He's going to have right tape, left tape. Center, he's going to be shooting inside on both sides. Just another general breakout. You can double up the back center, have him go way up field. Hit there, start working away to 50. 3-man, remember, you can get away with a lot because there's not a lot of guns on the field. You hit snake as well. Very simple. Last breakout for 3-man. Double up, or no doubling up, just have guys on the back side and just have him working that field. He'll be shooting over top, he'll be shooting inside to outside. He's going to have this whole, this will be the back center man. Like I said, he'll be shooting over snake player. All he'll be doing is trying to bump up as much as he can. He'll be following. And as soon as you start pushing 50 and breaking them down, he's just going to be bumping up to every center bunker he can, following them in. Game.
Alright, this is going to be the 5-man, and one guy is going to the back center. That's a Dorito. Back right. Well, that's not really back right, that's more of like a back right center, I guess you would say. It's a can. We're going to have one guy hit the left Dorito. One guy go for the snake. Now this isn't your average snake, it's half a circle, so it's very hard to play. He's probably going to hit the first knuckle. Then the last guy is going to go on the right Aztec. And basically these guys are going to be shooting lanes to cover this guy. After a while he's going to bump up to this. If this back left can cover the snake, he can bump up one knuckle. The back center is just going to keep putting down suppressifier while this guy moves to the Dorito. The Dorito should have enough cover on the snake to where he can bump up one to the Aztec, but that's not always possible. So if that doesn't work, the back left can always move up to this Aztec and keep covering that guy at the snake, and the center can cover the guy at the Dorito. And if all else works, this guy can go to the center car wash, take the flag, and take it to the other team's starting base and score.
That was one of the more advanced 5-man breakouts. Very well planned, very well done. Now I like very basic. I like having lanes covered and inside cover. So if you can get away with it, I like to have maybe 2 back guys, mid guy, and 2 front guys. And if you can get away with it, like I said, have the back lane, you got back row filled, lane shooting, and you got him covering center. Now, if all works as planned, he can bump up the start of that weird ass snake, and then he can bump up to the 50 as well. Still got these guys shooting over him. You start getting a couple bodies on him, 1, 2. He can bump up. He can bump up. He's going to stay back here. This guy's going to be throwing pain like a son of a bitch, but everyone's going to be moving. As soon as they get past their second bunker, say they keep moving, he gets that other knuckle of the snake, and then he can move up. Probably the best choice for this back man to hit this Dorito here. Still be throwing pain at their back row. Now this is always going to plan. Everything's working out like you like it would, and you just keep pushing slowly upfield. He follows, and then basically the deal. Last 5-man breakout, I want to do something very conservative because the first 2 were very open. Very conservative breakouts, just like the other one, but not going up the 50 right off the bat. This is mainly if you are getting your shit stomped, you're going to have to beat them in gunfights. So you're going to let them work their way upfield. You're going to let them work their way upfield on the sides and the tapes and the center. Since you got 2 guns on the tape, good chance you're going to be able to get some bodies after they move up and get a little too close. And as soon as you got bodies again, full blare at them. Just hit all the bunkers. Just work your way upfield. Seal the deal. Okay, next we'll do the 7-man.
Alright, for the 7-man, you have to play a lot more aggressively. So, we'll have one guy, back center Dorito again. We'll have the back right cam. Well, this is from my perspective, so it could be back left, whichever, you know. And we'll have one guy at the left, taco, or Dorito. Now, I always like to say, why settle for the 40 if you can make it to the 50, which is probably not going to happen, but if it's possible, go for it. One guy first knuckle the snake off the break. You can always have one guy at the Aztec and one guy at this mid Dorito. Now, these back guys, the back right is going to be putting a lane downfield for the car wash. The car wash can bump up to the Dorito. The snake can bump up one knuckle, while this back left can move to the Aztec. This back center can move to the Dorito and put a lane down for this Dorito, where he can move to the Aztec. This has a firing lane down for the snake, so he can move to the Aztec because there's no point in getting to that knuckle unless there's guys over here, which would already be taken out. Now, this Dorito can cover this man, and he can move to these cans, while the snake advances down the field, and by then everyone should be eliminated. Take the flag, and you're done.
Key to 7-man is having guns up off break. So I'm just going to put all 7 guys right here. Bear with me. Okay, make a little triangle or whatever hell. You want to have guns up, so your back guys are hitting their bunkers. Like I said, bear with me with the breakout here with the pennies. They're having their guns up as they shoot, going to the bunkers. These guys are doing straight lines out with their guns up. These 2 guys here. Then these 2, you got your fast players hidden right around 35, pretty close to the 40. Mid players filling in here. Hey, depending on how the field's laid up, angles, I don't like the way that looks with those 2 small cans right beside each other. Maybe have the other mid guy in here. Now, close as the front guy, mid guy, front guy, mid guy are, they need to be talking a lot. As soon as there's any break, this mid guy has to tell the front player, and then he hits 50. As soon as that happens, he fills. Mind you, this whole time, all these 3 guys are doing is throwing pain like sons of bitches, because that's the back player's main priority. Okay, you got a pretty nice breakout. 3 guys, centers filled. Now, since you got these 2 guys on tape already shooting over the snake players, this back guy should be laning or crossfield shots across, whatever he can get. He'll be crossfield shots too, and the center guy, he'll be the one laning where however the field's laid up and what angles he has, laning on each side. And just basically slowly again work your way upfield. You can take a nice methodical drive, just keep pushing. Just take what they give you. And if you do it right, take your time, communicate, the field can be yours very easily. Now, mind you, everyone's going he's just going downfield every time with a bunch of fucking pennies. Well, you gotta work like a team, and everything's gotta go to plan. See, we're not putting up another team where someone can get shot out from this backside. We're just trying to show you a basic layout. Now, here's gonna be another 7-man breakout. This is gonna be a little more aggressive like the first one, and here it is.
Okay, for this 7-man, it's gonna be a lot more aggressive. For the best defense,
you moved it and it went way off shots.
Okay, tell you one.
Go ahead.
Alright, for this one, it's gonna be a lot more aggressive. For the best defense, you need a good offense. So we're gonna have to break. This right player is gonna go straight for this Dorito. It's gonna be a run, but he could probably do it. Like I said, why go for the 40 if you can go for the 50? This player, straight to the snake. He can do it if he's a small guy. Why not? This guy is going to, I would say, Dorito, because you already got 2 guys up there. It's not a big priority. And the final guy, final front man, or mid player, whichever you can call him, can go to the Aztec. While these 2, well, 3 back players spread out, laning shots. This back player, back center, is going to be covering the right 2 guys. The back right is going to be covering it's going to be crossfield shots. So whoever's at that point, wherever the team takes them to. Then this back left is going to be laning shots, just taking out whoever he can. Now, if we had another team set up, this probably wouldn't work out, but we just don't have it because it would confuse us like crazy. Well, me at least. Now, if all goes to plan, while the back guy eliminates, all these people, these guys can move up. take the flag. Just keep bumping up. This guy can stay here because he's already at that. The snake can move up one knuckle or to the Aztec, while this guy can bump into the snake, which, if he's there, you don't need another snake player because the snake's already, done his damage. The back player can move to the Aztec while back center stays and the back right moves. The front can move up to these cans, but if you have the flag and you're this advanced up the field, you should have the other guys eliminated already. But this is if everything goes according to plan, because if not, you'd be toasted. These guys just move up and clean out the field, and you're done.